All right, I think we're back in with sound here. Do I have everyone's sound? Ah, haha, I think we can. I think we can. All right, guys, welcome back to this channel. Let me just replay this thing. If we are talking crypto news today, I think we're good to go. We're talking about the metaverse regulations in Korea. We've got regulation in the EU coming up, and what that means for us in about 4 to 6 weeks. And we've got the Ethereum merge coming up. So we're looking to do that, guys. I'm still learning this whole YouTube thing. I just had to redeal with all this stuff with restream and stuff. But thanks for being on live with me. If you're new to this channel, my name is Aaron. I'm on a journey to my next Bitcoin. Just a cowboy out here with a whole bunch of other cowboys. Thanks for joining me. Today, we got some just to keep you updated on the crypto news. And then we've probably got some giveaways to do. I know I've got a high roller giveaway, and I still got to give Resin and Curly Knox their winnings from last Tuesday. So I'm a little bit behind, but we're doing this all today. So the first thing we need to bring up is Korea expands its efforts to regulate in the metaverse. So basically, some highlights for us is that they're spending $200 million to create an ecosystem publishing the metaverse ethical principles. It's just a standard set of regulations. Whoever is getting paid $200 million, what a payday to start sending regulations down the pike for South Korea. Probably going to be used for a lot of people around the world. Like, it's going to be looked at. And look at this, the Metaverse Industry Promotion Act to support the Web3 industry. One thing that I thought was very interesting was that this bill also implicates the incentives for companies that would switch their operations to the metaverse. So the metaverse really picked up last year, and the speculation of the metaverse picked up last year. Let me see if I could bring my mic a little bit forward as well too. Regulation picked up here, and I think people are going all in on this metaverse thing. South Korea is going all in. Meta changed their book or their Facebook to MetaBook. You know what I mean? And so they're going in. What's going on, Half Court, Arnan, Warden, Carter? What's going on, guys? And so that's one of these things, right, where we're looking at something going, people are going all in, either in regulation, changing their name, pushing a lot of money, paying off a lot of people. And to me, and this is just a personal opinion, I don't know about you guys, like none of this is financial advice, but cryptocurrency is already very speculative. Okay, we're taking high risk on asset is cryptocurrency. People don't like cryptocurrency because we have no idea. It's so fickle. We have no idea where it's going to go. Then you go in a little deeper in cryptocurrency, a little blockchain, and it's called NFTs. Okay, NFTs are something that we have no idea whether or not they have some kind of value or some kind of utility. People who are proponents of NFTs will tell me all day they've got utility, it's a store of value, all that kind of stuff. But for the most part, the majority of the world does not see them as, risk, like speculative, or they see them as speculative. And then, in my opinion, we go even further down and we look at metaverse. Okay, to me, it's cryptocurrency, and then deeper into the rabbit hole you go, you get to NFTs, and then even deeper into the rabbit hole you go are metaverses, because where you're like living your life, conducting businesses. It's crazy that it goes deep into this rabbit hole, and it's super speculative. What's going on, Ezra? How are you, brother? And so it's fascinating to see people, whole countries start push real big dollar amounts into these assets. So in my opinion, I think that metaverses are already high risk. You already know I don't feel good about investing right now. I'm out of it's stable right now. Just trying to see how this market shakes out. Every person I talk to, and this is really anecdotal, but really I'm looking at the people are looking at the charts of housing markets, of the stock market. If you just look at the Bitcoin chart, it's a reflection of the stock market. It's just going it's going down. And until there's a major turnaround, until Jerome Powell starts saying we're going to start easing, we're going to be in this downtrend, I think, for a very long time. We don't, and metaverse markets are subject to this. Do I think metaverses are to buy in now? I think because regulation is coming in, specifically Korean metaverses, I think they would probably do well. It's very high risk though. I invest in a lot of things, right? So I would probably invest in something where there's a metaverse that is heavily in South Korea, That seems like a sound thing. I don't know of anyone in particular. Maybe there's like a specific South Korean metaverse. I would think like Blocktopia, I think is over there. Decentraland's more like widely known. Maybe Sandbox, I'm not sure. But I don't feel good about it. Like these new metaverses, I'm specifically speaking about like things in the Cardano ecosystem. I don't feel good about. I don't really see the need. I don't see why we would lock up our money for so long. And that's just a personal opinion on mine. Let me know what you guys opinion. What's your opinion on the metaverse? Anyone in the chat, if you guys have an opinion on what you think is investing in the metaverse, is that a good thing right now? Is a bad thing? I know things are low and it could be higher later, but you also have to consider that you're tying up your money for a very long time, right? And so, yeah, I think that was very interesting. Now, the next piece of crypto news here is this is the markets in crypto assets. That's MICA coming in hot in October. NFTs not the focus of EU regulators. This is very interesting. You know me, I'm really I have always said that one of the top 3 things that will turn this market around is regulations. And so it's already happening. That's why I keep a pulse on the regulation news, SEC, different countries, you know, in Korea and Metaverse, and now the European Union. They are saying that they're boasting Europe's being the first continent with decided crypto asset regulations. This is important. For the purpose of the law is to set specific guidelines for all EU member states on crypto regulation, as well as licensing and operations of crypto companies. So I would assume that that has to determine whether or not there's securities, whether or not, you know, like if there's insider trading going on, and you know, I don't really particularly know that. That's like very general and very vague. But I know that in the United States, SEC regulations are based on whether or not it's security, whether or not there was a private funding, whether or not there was private buys, all that initial coin ICOs. And so and that's, they're basically doing that because it's unfair, that people would have this unfair advantage and they would just dump on the market, and that people would have to lose a lot of money. Include provisions such as the established intervention of powers. Okay, so this was really interesting. So they are basically prohibiting or restricting any activity deemed a threat to investors' market integrity or financial stability. But this is a connection that I made here. They are not only going to threaten, threatening protocols or businesses or cryptocurrencies, but in South Korea, I thought it was interesting that it would implicate incentives, right? Incentives that would people who would build out into the metaverse, but more specifically on blockchain, and satisfying the excellence in criteria such as protecting the user's personal users' data. And so it's 2 ways to think about regulation. 1, it's not only like the police officer, but 2, it's also the carrot on the stick. You know, it's the incentive program from regulations that might incentivize, different coins to be interested in. I think that's really interesting. One thing that I know for sure is that if you talk about SEC regulations, I'm not sure if you could play this here, but she basically talks about these 3 tokens are being looked at in the SEC: Zcash, Horizon, and Stellar. And to me, this is very concerning because SEC wants to know, hey, these are BlackRock invested cryptocurrencies. BlackRock has invested in these things. And it kind of makes me nervous because, you know, you don't want to be in this. They name it they name it a security, and then this thing tanks. I think or the regulation comes in on this, and then it tanks it. I think that's very that's shady, right? That's shady business practices. We don't want to be in a losing trade, and that's what I think that's what it would be. Let me see if I can turn this down. So I think that's something to just be aware of, especially if we're looking at, you know, regulation news and all that stuff. Now, the last bit of news that I have for you today is this. Forget Bitcoin. Interest in Ether is booming ahead of merge. Okay, so basically, we all know that the merge is coming. So it's going to proof of stake. Ethereum is moving to proof of stake. Much more energy efficient, much less gas prices. Cheaper, faster, stronger than the last. And so this is a product of. There's an old saying, and I think you know it, and it's this: buy the rumor, sell the news. And are we buying the rumor here, or are we selling the news? The thing is, if you're looking at the ETH merge, which I think is headline news in the crypto world. I think people know about it. You know, like it's not a rumor. Do you buy into it? Do you, especially expecting, you know, that it's going to happen? Sometimes they might delay it, but if you bought it, is it a bad time to buy? Are you buying the rumor, selling this? I personally think that the closer we get to the merge, you're buying the news, and you should sell the news because you're going to get dumped on. Because people who bought at its lowest with most conviction in June will most assuredly, I mean, I would sell. They will most assuredly sell. And so we're sitting here and thinking, hey, what are the best things to buy into? I'm not too sure right now. I can't even give you a play of the day here. One thing that I really liked, well, we'll get to the play of the day. But one thing that I'm very concerned with is the ETH. I sold my ETH, I think around 19, 18, something like that, 1800. Just the recent high. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good time. It wasn't the highest, but it was a good time. I expect it to come down back to around 1,000. I don't see the merge being some kind of price catalyst. I think when the merge hits, it's going to tank. I think when merge hits, people will start selling. It's going to tank. The price is going to tank because of the traders and people loading up on that Ethereum. Yeah. So that's a personal opinion. I don't know if it's true or not. Half Court says Mt. Gox Exchange Bitcoin release scheduled to happen the exact same day as the ETH merge. No way. Did not know that. Golly. Okay. Yeah, so there might be a really big tanking of the market here. That's a good rumor. I'm not sure where you heard that, Half Court, but yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, what? Would I buy? No, I personally will not buy. Hader, what's going on? I personally will not buy Ethereum, and I will wait till after the Ethereum merge to buy right now. Right now is what I would buy it at. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on whether or not you're buying Ethereum or not. I used to hold Ethereum. Most of my holdings is in stablecoin. About 90% is in stablecoin. So that's where I'm at now. Now let's bring in the play of the day. I'm here looking at the jobs report. I'll probably do a video on that later. The play of the day, I like gains. This is a kind of a weak play of the day because it's still high, but I missed this 11 cent gains. I really like, because look how much it pumps. I mean, this thing pumps so strong, and so I'm personally invested into gains. So don't take my advice or take my opinion with a word of advice, or with a grain of salt. Sorry, it's not financial advice, but I like it at 11 cents. I like this buy at 11 cents. It's typically rallied, and so I personally am looking to buy in at gains at about 11 cents. And then see it pump probably, a cent or two, and then sell it. And that's what I think. Me, this is kind of where I've been in. Another thing I'm looking at is Pyre or Vulcan Forge. I actually bought a whole computer just to play on Vulcan Forge and get on their thing and get on their ecosystem. So here's the 3 month out, $2.07 in the height of July at the fear. So I'm thinking like $3.25 is a good time to buy. So it just recently spiked. So not for me right now, but if this comes down to anywhere in the $3.25 range, I feel like it's a good time to buy. But again, not financial advice. NFA, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what do you guys think is your plays of the day here. What's going on? Oh, Chris Crypto, what's happening? Ezra, of course, likes the gains here. Yeah, these are my plays. I'm being very, very cautious on my plays right now. If I'm buying or selling anything, it's like NFTs. It's like ADA, Cardano NFTs that don't really matter to me. But I'll hop in the spaces. I like the people there. I'm just like, I'm the dude at the party, right? Just like, yeah. What's going on, guys? I like this kind of stuff too. Just trying to fit in. Have you ever had a friend, like, I don't know if you have friends who don't have kids, and you're talking about the kids all together, and they're like, yeah, me too. It's like, that's me too. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I like Cardano NFTs. I think there's a big future for it. I don't see it as Bitcoin though. Obviously, you guys know me and my Bitcoin strategy here. I've come to accept terms recently that I'm a degen. I just like going to these smaller coins. So, and if I'm going into like NFTs, you know, I'm going into these smaller coins. But right now, I'm going to set up for gaming. I like the gaming spheres. So, Squid Grow. Actually, Squid Grow is interesting because dude, guys, I taught right. Squid Grow, right? Squid Grow. I don't even know how that. So this coin, I was talking to this dude after the AMA. Boy, this guy was the billionaire. I was like, what is happening? What is literally happening? I have nothing that I'm confident enough to about to shill at the moment. Feels like everything is so much of a gamble. This is true. This is very true. This is why I'm not coming out super strong with anything. I come out with play money. This was funny because he invested $8,000 into Shiba Inu. I was talking to him after the AMA, and then it went up to 5 billion. He's currently at 1 billion in his wallets. That is what he told me. And he was telling me like where he lives. I'm not going to tell him where he lives and all that stuff. But it was very interesting. This because actually people bought in when, you know, I guess the community really bought in. Hold on, let me see the chart. It got released yesterday, and this little green stick was us, right? This is the Cowboys. So you guys like it, I would sell. I mean, personally, I would sell. So yeah. Let's see. Let me see, guys. If you're in here, I'm gonna give $50 away to somebody in here right now just for joining the live stream. And this is sponsored by Squid Grow. He gave me $1,000. I said, look, I'm going to give out $50 to like a whole bunch of people. So let me give out these $50. Let me know if you guys can go into their Telegram channel and say the Cowboy sent me, loved his video, something like that. I'm going to pull up Squid Grow and their channel and stuff like that. So let me pull up their, now that I come through all the news, let's just get into this Telegram. Join the Telegram, open up the Telegram. Okay, boom. Join group. All right, so the second person to hit up the Telegram we'll make this happen. Let me see if I can share this thing. Telegram, boom. Can you guys see this? All right, boom. That's my personal Telegram. You guys are seeing it. I have nothing that I'm doing anywhere in here, but here's the previous AMA recording. Oh, hey, look at this. Cowboys of Crypto. That's me. That's great. Yeah, someone put in here, the second person to put in there, the Cowboys sent me. I'll put it in. If you don't believe, just remember. So yeah, I'll give you $50 right now for second person. Dude, that's Ezra is the first one right there. The Cowboys sent me, but like loved his video. Oh, Chris Crypto, good job, Chris Crypto. Let me just add you to it. All right, so I'm gonna put 50 stable. And I'm so sorry. I need like an assistant to make sure that these giveaways are always being handed out. What's up, Bullish Bradley? How are you, brother? All right, good. This group accessible. I don't know why I'm not able to join the group. My video's in here. Cowboys or Crypto send me. If you guys want to keep putting it in there, that'd be great. If not, you know, it's all it's all good. There's plenty more options to send in. So let me make sure. All right, Chris Crypto, I'll send everything out over afterwards. Actually, let me just do it now, right? I mean, we're handing out. Hold on, how do I send this? I'll do this live. Why not? Why not? Okay, there's that. Now let's take it over to, okay, there's, okay, and then Chris Crypto. How do I can't even, I don't know how to do this, guys. Oh, right here. Pin message, go to channel, Chris Crypto, about, there you go, got it. All right, so let me send this over to you. All right, guys. Giveaways wallet. Oh, it's not in here. I'll just give you $50 BSD. Send Chris Crypto $50, just like that. Congratulations. All right, so there you go, crossed off. Now I owe Resin and Curly Knox. One more thing. If you guys are here, appreciate you being here, but I'd like to bring you to and show you guys off in the new saloon. Let's see here. Discord. Yeah, so this is interesting. Me and the warden have been working very hard on this, and I'd just love to show you guys and invite you into it. There's 60 members so far. We've got like a verification rule. One of the things that I was noticing was that in the Telegram channel, there was just so many bots. There was like so many like these Arabian women, right? I'm not trying to be like racist, but I mean, they were just saying hello. Assalamu alaikum, hello. Then they would post like random things like the future is with you if you strive to grasp it or something like that. I'm like, this is not what I envisioned the saloon to be. So we overhauled, spent some money. Really, Ethan and I, really more Ethan than me, have tried to set up a cool place for us to just talk crypto and without any bots. It's just very important, I think, for me. And so yeah, this is the general channel. Here's where we're talking NFTs, just because it's one thing that I like NFTs lately, and more specifically altcoins. I put this profit-taking channel because I thought that was interesting to have people brag about how much money they are locking in profits. I think that's important. Here's the showroom. I should post some of my NFTs in there more often, but I'd love if you guys are. Oh, by the way, I'm looking to VeChain NFTs, so that's going to be another thing that I'm going to be into. I'm a degen. And then here's some upcoming videos, and this is I covered that Shiba whale or whatever, and he was here. I was like, this is crazy. I'd like to start doing more roundtable stuff, but we could like schedule events where we could all talk and stuff like that. Here's the high roller chat. I'm not going to show it because it's just what they pay for, but I'll show some of these exclusive giveaways. And so like I posted this giveaway here, $100 giveaway on the 18th, and there's only 3 people who submitted. So I'm going to pick one of these 3, and I'm going to win they're going to win $100. There's only 3 people, which is like the odds are fantastic. If you want to play Gartic, Royal Rumble, or poker, that's there too, and there's supports and scams. Let me know if you want to join. I would love for you to join. The links are probably somewhere in the description or whatever. I could put a link here. Let me invite somebody. Boop. Put it in here. But yeah. Well, you're live. I am live, G3. This is one of those things where I want to go live every day. That's my goal. I want to go live every weekday, Monday through Friday. It's kind of difficult finding it's hard finding the doing a video a day and trying to go live a day. So I could probably do live like 30 minutes a day. I know that the CNFT Tuesdays, I like to go an hour, and I do that because 1, I'm interested in NFTs, and 2, I like building relationships in different niches in crypto, just because it's just, yeah. Live is best for growing. Oh, I didn't even know that. I like going live because I like talking to you guys. I like going live because I like chatting and talking. So it's one of those things. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel about the Discord. I'd love to see 100 members in here. I'd love to see like active conversations about all this kind of stuff. So yeah, where's the AMA with the 8 billion? Have you released it? Yep. Aston, yep. It's released. Oh, there's G3. Thanks, man. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to join, and I could do like another special giveaway on there. Suggestion Chapel have opened. I'd like to see us add anything to. Yes, that's correct. Thanks, Ethan. Now I'm going to bring in the other window here, Chris Crypto. So congratulations on that. Do you guys have any other coins that you're looking at? One thing that I like to do recently or always is I like to go to cryptocurrencies, biggers, gainers, and losers. And you could see that Celsius, because they wanted to give away, they wanted to reimburse people for the money. It pumped like a ton. You could see this huge pump. This was from there. But these are interesting because if you see something that might be useful, like right here in the biggest losers, it might be useful to buy into those. But if you're in 1 inch, I mean, look at these gains. It's not that much. They're 10%, 30%. I mean, it's a very difficult market to make money in. And who can, I mean, 10%, I guess that's big in the big scale of things, but it really isn't. We're trying to look for 50% gains. It, to me, is like what I like to hit. Polkadot 8%. Yeah, this is not. It's very difficult to make it in this market right now. Discord is for chills. Correct. Discord is for chills. I like. Oh, I'm not even on, guys. Help me out here. Yeah, Celsius, urine, 1 inch. I like actually using 1 inch, but I saw that Luna Classic pumped yesterday as well, which was very interesting. I'm not sure if I see it. Oh, Zcash is up just because of the SEC. I'm not sure what the heck is this. So maybe they're doing well. Maybe they're doing well. Maybe all news is good news, right? So I have no idea. That's very interesting. I'm gonna. Hey, let's see Discord. And Aaron, what do you think? What do you think utility coins? I stumbled on project trying to link oil with crypto. What's Moonpire doing these days? All right, so let me for utility coins. Look, I think that all coins are in trouble. I don't care if they're getting into oil or whatever. Maybe for the future, if you have like $50 that you want to just throw away, if you want to throw away money, I would throw away utility. Doesn't matter right now. What matters is backing. What matters is hype. So if Grayscale, if big funds are rolling into these coins, I think you should roll into those coins too. Utility, it's hard to. Hype is the winner. Okay, let me just go there. Hype is the winner. Second, and that's the short-term winner. Long-term winner is backing. Okay, utility really doesn't matter. You found a coin that links oil. I think there might be a ton of coins that link oil. There's coins that link with hash rate. And the thing is that people can change that up. These protocols, people can change them up at any time. So I don't really see, especially in a bear run, I don't feel good about it. I wouldn't personally invest, but who am I? Like I'm nobody. So invest at your own risk. Sorry, I meant these coins that are literally linked to oil rig. They buy 50% back and burn according to them. Yeah. So recently I was earlier in the last year, I was into this coin that they have investment in oil drilling projects. Yeah. It's like, how much do you know is that real? Earlier last year, I was invested in a coin called BTCST, Bitcoin Standard Hash Rate, something like that. And it was linked to the hash rate of Bitcoin. And you would stake their coin and you would earn back a certain amount of time. I thought like as the hash rate goes up, the coin price would have to go up. Not true. They switched out everything and they totally eliminated the rewards for staking. It's hard because I don't want to. It's basically, do you think their utility will outperform the bear market in all these headwinds? Hard to say. Especially when I don't have it. So what's the link? Maybe you could send, what's the coin? Maybe you could send me it. And I don't even really know. That's just a general ethic, right? Moon Pirate. This one made me so much money. Golly. Let me see if I can bring this up. Moon Pirate. Yeah. Let me know what that is, what coin that is. Meanwhile, we're going to look at this degen coin. Oh my gosh, what is happening with this coin? What kind of nonsense is happening with this coin? It looks like a seismograph. I don't know. What's even look how many zeros. What in the world is this? I don't know what's happening with this Moon Pirate thing. I believe this was a coin that was linked to. I hope I just didn't download a freaking virus or something. What is going on? Was this rugged? Ugh. Dang, bro. I think that was a rug. They rugged you. They rugged you, Moon Pirate. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me on the live stream. I think that's it for today. I got the play of the day in and got some crypto news. Let me know what you think if you'd like to see me go live more often. I like going live. I don't mind if it's just pretty chill for some of us.